You can see it here. Yes, this one. There are rough dots here, and this is the indication that the koi is a male koi. Hi guys, once again, good day to you. And before anything else, I would like to honor and shout out the following subscribers and commentators. You can just see here. Thank you guys.
We are forever learning, one step at a time. As long as the world is turning, I'll be by your side.
Today, we're going to show to you our harvest of the third batch of our koi breeding. And this is the third batch that we have propagated, and today I'm going to show to you the fingerlings of this Japanese koi. As you can see here, there are thousands of fingerlings that is just 1 month old. And this koi is a mix of sanke and utsuri. So this is a beautiful breeding, and as you can see here, we again clean the spawning tank for another batch of breeding. Maybe tonight we can have another batch of eggs, and this batch of eggs will become hatched after 3 to 5 days depending upon the temperature of the water. So you can see now the fingerlings, they are due for transfer to another bigger pond. We are going to show to you how we're gonna put this in a bigger pond. After 1 week of conditioning, we will place this now to the mud pond. And this is the cycle of our breeding of Japanese koi.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time.
So what we are doing is we're setting another batch of breeding. If you can look at that, this Japanese koi, these are our breeders. And the ratio is we have 2 male against 1 female. The reason for this is to ensure high fertility of the eggs, because if only 1 male will fertilize the eggs of the female, then the tendency is it has lower hatchability rate compared to using 2 male kois. And that is why we are here now, and we will show this to you.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe.
So the schedule for breeding normally occurs at dawn. It will start at 3 or 2 to 3 in the morning. This is the adult koi, and as you can see, the tummy is bulging because it's pregnant. And these 2 others are the male koi. So many have asked how we are going to distinguish the male from the female koi. So you can see this male has white spots at the edge of his pectoral fin here, in this area, this area here. You can see dots, and if they are actually bleeding, you can clearly see that there are dots that is colored white at the edge of the pectoral fins. This way here. Yes. And another thing is that the body, you can see it here, is this one. There are rough dots here, and this is the indication that the koi is a male koi. But even then, if you are an expert already, without even touching the pectoral fin, you can already see through the form of their bodies. As you look at here, this female has really rounded body compared to these two male kois. Hopefully tonight they're gonna spawn thousands of eggs. And during the breeding time, you need to put some hydrilla plants. Now these live plants are so vital if you engage in breeding Japanese koi, because these plants will induce the female koi to spawn her eggs. And during breeding season, the female will spawn her eggs, and then the male koi will also release his milt, M-I-L-T, that's milt. That's the sperm of the Japanese male koi, and it will now fertilize the eggs that were spawned by the female koi.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
And if you don't have plants like this, you can use alternative like this one. This came from the sack of rice, and you can just make like this and then put this in the water with this breeder koi, and this one will be filled with fertilized eggs of Japanese koi.
We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly.
Maybe you will ask, which is more appropriate, this sacks or this hydrilla? Based on our experience, this hydrilla can ensure higher hatchability because of the oxygen content that is in this plant. Unlike this one, this is not live. Compared to using hydrilla plants, this is not equally as effective as using hydrilla plants.
Like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't
We will introduce live food 3 days after it is hatched, because by that time they are already freely swimming fingerlings of Japanese koi. So that's the tip that we can give you so far. And those of you who are just beginners, this video is very helpful. I think this will guide you and somehow educate us on how to start breeding Japanese koi. But those of you who are already expert, of course, I know that you already have other methods like hand spawning. You can do that. But if you're not an expert, I would not advise to do this technique, the hand spawning, because if you are not an expert, it will damage the fish. These are 1 week old Japanese koi. There are thousands of them. You see that? So these are just 1 week old, and they are already swimming freely. Last week we bred this one, and this is the result now. And we believe that there are 10,000 of koi fry in this box alone. Wow, koi, plenty of koi. Japanese koi, plenty of Japanese koi here.
From London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Next time around, we can show to you the step-by-step process on how to breed this goldfish. We have just harvested the third batch. We will put this again to a bigger pond for grow out. We're harvesting this 26 days old Japanese koi.
We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
So that's all for today, guys. We've been telling you about our experience in breeding Japanese koi. I am asking you to please subscribe so that you will be notified of our upcoming videos. And our next video maybe we're gonna show to you how to breed this ornamental goldfish. We have red cap, we have oranda, we have lionhead, we have blackmore here, and so many other fancy fish. So please subscribe so that you will be notified of this upcoming video.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.